Alrighty, folks. Hello. My name is Anne, sometimes make mistake.
Anything right about now.
As you'll probably note here, we are way out by the gas station, whereas we were kind of in the middle of nowhere last time. So I've grabbed everything from the car. I've grabbed everything that I had in the church. And we're gonna go seek out a sapling or two. We're also gonna see if we can nail another rabbit. I managed to get one off screen. Oh. There we go. And we'll just shoot any wolves we have to. I don't love it, but, you know. There we go. Sorry about that. You know, needs must and all, right? Or more accurately, needs meat and all. We're gonna dump these two in the trunk of the vehicle here. Just so I'm not getting murdered because I'm carrying two sweet, lovely little bunnies in my inventory. I mean, they are really cute. Like, Hinterland did a really good job of making them adorable. So part of what I'm trying to get online here is I'm trying to get a bow. Just because fire-hardened arrows are a lifesaver. Well... Oh. I was gonna say, can I catch you with my hands? I love how you can't catch anything with your hands, right? No afflictions, I don't smell like anything, I'm tired. I'm slaked, which is just a really interesting word. Got a gear here. Something that I used to attach to, maybe. We have cattails. Which are frankly kind of a pain to eat. We have reishi mushrooms, which we want, because we want to be able to make tea out of them. because at some point we are going to get sick from eating wolf or bear. And we don't necessarily want to have to rely on, you know, antibiotics for that. We'll take that. Y'all got any pancake pictures in here? Why do I ever bother asking? Of course I know they don't. Why is there a dead rabbit in here? That's bizarre. Break that down. And have ourselves a little snacky snack. We'll break this down too. We've got books, we've got leather shoes. Leather shoes are good. I can tear them apart for leather. Crazy, I know. Seriously, y'all don't have any pancake pictures? Oh, you're wounding me. There we go. We've also dropped a save. I'm gonna be real upset when they get rid of that. I genuinely love that I can save the game now if I need to. Won't matter if I die, will matter if I need to get off at any point. Front's caved in, so no getting in there. Got a revolver.
I'll rest soon. I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, I know, we're eepy. That's fine. Let's go ahead and grab whatever's over here. Maybe a bunny. Maybe we get a bunny. Bunny cute. Maybe we can nail a deer, actually. That might be good. Or maybe not. We've got a bunny in a truck town. Or, we've got a bunny somewhere. I'm not seeing wolves, so I think maybe we're in the clear. Like, I'm not hearing them. I'm not seeing them. So it's probably a bad idea to say that we're in the clear, but maybe we're in the clear. Who knows?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I keep murdering rabbits. Does make me feel a little guilty and a little bad. I don't know if it's the feeling guilty that makes me a good person, or the murdering rabbits that makes me feel a little bad. It makes me a Anywho, there's our hacksaw, our knife, climbing rope. Can I just eat like a raw coffee? That seems like something I do. Just eat like powdered coffee or something like that, right?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Like instant coffee. Do I have an energy bar? Will that make my sleep go up? It will not. The thing about this is that I really desperately need to get back home. I'm not going to be able to do that tonight, am I?
I can lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Okay, alright. I just saw a bear loading screen and that makes me very nervous. I don't want to run into a bear. I don't want to fight a bear. Gotta be honest. That prospect? It, should
I'm
be.
not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, is it just sticks that I have? Well, is there anything I can break down for fuel? Hmm. So is it technically dark in here? Because there's technically dark and there's actually dark. And those are two separate things in this game. You can start a fire with a flare if you really need to. We are going to start a fire with a torch, though. And we're going to start with a cattail head.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
They changed how all of this works. So you can harvest with a knife. And as you can see, there's a unique animation there. That's really good. Okay. We'll cook our kilo of rabbit meat here. We'll cook another kilo of rabbit meat here. Place 40 kilogram or 0.4 kilograms of rabbit. 40 kilograms of rabbit would be a big old rabbit. Hmm.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I know. You can get a whole ton of rabbit here. You can get 40 kilos of rabbit. Just the largest rabbit you could possibly eat. There you go. So let's take an action. Let's repair our pants up, shall we? Hmm. That's a little lengthy for me. There we go. So we've got non-potable water. If we drink that, it will give us a dysentery. And you know, the whole Oregon Trail thing of like, oh, you died of dysentery? Yeah, that's a thing in this game too.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
My man. There we go. Managed to salvage some of our gear here. And we're gonna take a night in here, and it'll be totally fine. I don't know why it takes 27 minutes to break down a cardboard box. That seems like a really long time. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but what do I know? I've only broken down a cardboard box before. We are going to leave some of our water here. Just because we have relatively little use for it. Or for this much water, right? Alright, before we get going, which of course we are going to do here, just a moment. I'd like to finish harvesting here. Wow, that rabbit's looking a little lean there. Take the hide. I'm assuming we're, like, disposing of the bones or something. There. Alright. There we go. Now we're all nice and stinky, fresh for the wolves. If I walk outside here and it's a blizzard, I'm gonna have a real problem. I'm not getting trapped out here due to it being a
I'm not gonna be able to
blizzard
carry this
again.
load for much longer.
I know. Yeah, generally I've gotten my hide when it comes to deer hide, because they tend to be skittish and difficult. Generally I've gotten that hide from the carcasses left behind from wolves. Or bears. Sometimes it's bears. Anyway, this would lead us down to our, this would lead us down to the Forlorn Mustang. Just a heck of a title. That looks like a sapling, so we're gonna go grab that. But yes, I do want to show this off here. I know, I'm not exactly a long dark veteran here. Wandering around the mountain town, doing whatever I want, right? So this here would lead us down to the Forlorn Mustang. This climbing rope. There are different transitions between different locales in this game. I don't know if that's a repeatable climb. I don't. Part of me wants to say it's not. I'm gonna try and nail this deer in the skull. I don't know if I hit it. Probably not. Grab me a sapling. Did I hit you? I didn't hit you. Trying to hunt deer with a revolver is always a rough prospect. But the other thing this should be doing for me is keeping away the wolves. There we go. Nailed it. Okay, head-on shot to get it, but yeah. Yeah, we are going to quarter this deer with a knife. I feel a little bad for killing deer here. Well, now I'm just about the stinkiest I can be. Okay. I physically can't move with all the quarters of the deer here. So we're going to leave that here. We'll come back and grab it later. Isn't that exciting? The exciting, sexy world of having to come back to grab something that may be frozen or eaten later. So if we go back around, actually, this should take us to the gas station. So this is a nice loop here. A lot of this game relies on map knowledge. Which I don't have a whole heck of a lot of, because I'm not very good at this game. And I have a tendency to die a lot. I never feel particularly great about hunting in this game, to be uh to be particularly honest, I don't enjoy hunting because it does feel a little, I don't know, it feels a little kind of disrespectful, I guess is the way that I would put it. Hmm. Nothing quite like a good old-fashioned hmm, hearing a noise, and I don't know if it's just a deer or if I'm gonna run into a moose here. If I run into the moose, it's not gonna be a fun time. I'm not gonna survive a moose. This should pop me out about where I need, I think. So why am I setting up in the gas station here? Couple of reasons, but the primary reason is that it's close enough to where I want to go that setting up there isn't really a problem. Yep, this is the area that I want to be in. Here we go. And just like that, here we are.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Oh, I feel ya, I feel ya. So why do we need to cure all of this anyway? Well, cured hide can be used in a lot of things, right? Cured gut is used in the line, it's used in making bows, it's used all over. It's very good stuff. We don't have enough room. That is unfortunate. Okay. We'll leave the hacksaw, we'll leave the can opener, we'll leave the mountaineering rope, one of the marine flares here. We'll keep the snare, get rid of the tools. Get rid of the sewing kit, that's fine. We'll get rid of the rifle ammunition, since we don't really have a use for it right now. Is there anything that I've picked up that I don't need to be carrying? Shoes, sweater, thermal underwear. I think that's probably pretty good. So in that case, got a nice bag of meat. These harvesting animations are new. I don't remember exactly when they were added. So just in case you're wondering, like, oh, I've never seen these before, that's probably why. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go drop our meat here. There we go. Killed our sprain risk. Isn't it amazing? So we are almost cured there, which means we're going to make a trip at some point to the farmhouse.
This pack is getting kind
Gonna
of
grab
heavy.
my 2 rabbit carcasses. Alrighty. Okay. I feel like this is more of a bathroom task, you know? It's gonna make a lot of blood, it's kind of nasty, right? It's gonna take about an hour. Alrighty. We'll grab this 45% frozen carcass. Harvest 0.8 kilos of meat. Yeah, that's our 80 That's our 80-kilo rabbit, even bigger than our 40-kilo rabbit.
I'm gonna need to eat
Okay.
soon.
You're thirsty. That's fine. We're gonna water you. I don't know if I ever grabbed my pot. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop our 2 new rabbit carcasses here. If you're wondering how I can see what I'm doing, I can't. I have no idea what I'm looking at here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So I wonder if I can drop any of this gear, as if there's no particular reason I might be wanting to do this. So we're gonna start a fire. That feels a little bit like a threat. It's not. I'm gonna add fuel. I'm gonna grab a little bit of cedar. And some of this, and we're just gonna have a fire that runs through the night. Or as close to through the night as possible. Hmm. Did I not grab the... I always do this. Alright, that's fine. Hmm. Is there anything I can do with anything at this point? Gotta say, I don't think what I'm doing here is intended. But I don't necessarily mind it not being intended. Let's go ahead and clear this, hopefully.
Man, I could eat anything.
Why does socks take 45 minutes to... You know what? That's not my prerogative. I don't need to know that. Occasionally eating junk food just because it might have vitamin C in it, and I really, really don't want scurvy. I mean, if I've got the time, I could probably stand to repair a few other things here. So yeah, our scarf is in pretty good condition here. I mean, there's a few other things I'd like to repair here. Oh, okay. Oh. Hello there. So, I'm actually gonna go outside and show this off. I might get immediately killed. This is one of the other mechanics of this game. Now, I don't want to stay out here for too long because the wolves and the bears and the whatnot get much, much nastier. But, yes. The aurora produces electromagnetic interference. And it is the way that you can use things that require electricity in this game. So, if we go into our tool locker here real quick, let's see. I might have left it in here. I did. There we go. Otherwise, the flashlight is not useful. This is very, very, very neat indeed to have this show off.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I know, you're not sure you can carry much more. It's fine, we're just gonna finish fixing up your coat here. Anyway, yes, an aurora gives you an opportunity that you might not otherwise have to repair your gear when it's very dark out. Hmm. So we are going to eat, and we are going to drink water, and we're going to go to bed. The Aurora, as far as I understand it, plays part in the latest part of the DLC for this game, too. In that it is the first way that you can contact a traitor, which is a very cool feature. It's a very cool feature in an already very cool game. Again, I really, really, really like this game. I recognize I'm not good at it, but I do really like it. We'll put away our flashlight here. Hmm. 96% cured, we're almost done. 51, 36, 17, 15, 24. Whole lot of stuff is curing right now. I'm gonna go grab my cook pot here. I'll do that off screen. I want to do a little bit more exploring here. Obviously grab some sticks on the way, right? They're cheap and easy. It's apparently a little too big for me to carry. So, we've already been up the way that we're gonna go when we're ready here. I would like to spend a few more days working on fixing up my gear, working on doing what I need to do in order to make my, well, stuff just generally good here. So, there was that path up here, which should lead up to a radio tower. Things wear down as you use them as well. Just like clothing wears down, shoes and socks especially wear down, right? Things wear down if you leave them out in the cold and out in the elements, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff that just sort of wears down in this game. Probably should have done this before leaving the house, but whatever. This is a climb spot. It doesn't take stamina here. And climbing goes both ways with it. Always want to try to climb, never want to try to, like, fall or drop down, because there's a good chance you're going to injure yourself. Oh, tinder plug. This thing never has anything in it when I search it. So if you've done Wintermute, you should recognize this. If not, well. This area can be a rabbit grove. Oh, and there's one now. Hello there, little friend. I'm not gonna murder you. I'm actually not after you. What I'm after is these lovely things. And also this. Okay. Yeah, rabbit skin is only useful for so much. It's useful for the hat and the gloves. Both of which are good, but they're no, they're not, like, as warm, I guess, as some of the items you could find or you could make, right? Also, these gauntlets are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I just kind of like the idea of my character, like, wearing arc welding gauntlets here. Another dead body here. Might want to be careful. I believe this is a potential spawn for wolf. In fact, I think that's probably what we're getting shown here. Of course, we're still after crow feathers here, right? Crow feathers are excellent. Let's see, how much meat do you have? So I want, really what I want is the hide and the guts. And really what I want out of that is the guts. Hmm. Oh, I suppose I should probably explain why I want guts so bad. Um, but, let's make sure I'm in a relatively safe space here. Before I go and do something silly like, show off why I want something. This is a plane crash. This is, well, it's the plane crash, rather. It has the occasional bit of good loot next to it. Painkillers are good, but I want scrap metal more than anything. Wood is fine. Cloth is fine. Scrap metal is really good. That's about what I'm after, I would say. So, yeah, we're gonna head up here. And you know what? We'll grab the newsprint. We may wind up leaving it. Tinder is not necessarily something we're going to be struggling with. So if we go into crafting here, we can make coffee with that. Fantastic, lovely. If we go over here, we can make a line and cure gut. We can make hooks from scrap metal. So if we take two pieces of scrap metal, 3 pieces of cured gut, we can make 6 fishing lines. Or 6 pieces of fishing tackle, right? Fishing tackle is useful for a lot in this game. And the two primary things is, well, it's useful for a couple things in this game. And the two primary things it's useful for are sewing up your clothing, like I've been working on here, so that you don't have to rely on, like, sewing kits, rare and, well, kind of rare, sewing kits. I'm playing on Voyager, right, which is about what I'm comfortable with. I'm certainly not cut out for Stalker. I get mauled too often for Stalker, I'm gonna be honest. And Line, so fishing tackle also lets you make clothing. Figured I'd give it a shot as they were panicking. Occasionally I can nail that, not usually though. Oh my goodness. A very powerful meow. Oh my goodness. You should follow me on Blue Sky. I post my cats on there. Who knows, I may even find another use for it. We have a whole buttload of rose hips here because this is kind of a starting area here. There we go. We've got to climb down. Got a blood smear here, which makes me a little uncomfortable. Oh, is that where the deer was? Oh. Okay. Much more comfortable if that's where the deer was. Always a little disappointed in myself when I don't manage that one. Gonna be honest. So the whole point of getting the bow is that makes that a little bit easier. And it also provides us with a solution for wolves, it provides us a solution for deer, and it can provide us with a solution for bear. I mean, the bow is kind of your one-stop shop, really. You can hunt moose with it. You can hunt bear with it, though that is a deliberate thing that you're doing. There. A worn hoodie. So we have a whole bunch of clothing in there. I'm gonna go around and grab curtains and whatnot. Sort of off-screen, and I'm gonna practice my sewing while I wait for things to cure. And I do appreciate that a lot of the, like, skills that you have in this game are things that you need to pretty consistently practice to be getting good at. Right? Like, sewing, you need to practice sewing. You can't, it's not just sewing up your gear, right? You want to sew up a lot of gear that you find, which is why I go through a ton of fishing tackle, actually, in this game. So that you can get mending up high, and you can, you know, make good use of your mending skill. So that when it's high, I do like this little scenic view here, because it does give you a really good view of the layout of the town here. It shows off a bridge, right, and a road, shows off path down there, right, and shows off that there's a path going that way. In fact, do I have a circle on me? Should do, right? So the higher up you get, the easier it is to try and make sense of where you're at, right? So if we do another local survey here, you can see that we're at a crossroads here. This leads down to the farm and down to the primary area there that we're going to be going to. We'll do one more bit of surveying, I think, before we call this part here. Which is, we're going to go all the way back. And provided it's not dark, Oh, they actually changed the coat based on... Oh, that's lovely. So if I were to do that... Oh, that's really cute. Oh, that's terribly cute. Yes. I love that. That's very cute. Also, there's a weird amount of attention to detail with the firearms in this game, of which there are 3. There is the bow, there is the revolver, and there is the rifle. And then there are a whole bunch of variants if you've got the DLC, which, again, I don't, but that's not necessarily an issue for me.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, I should think not. We could take a car battery, though. I love how the default response to I'm carrying too much, I wonder if I could drop any of this is, why don't we take a car battery and add to the weight?
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
There we go.
Oh, it's getting dark out here.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's okay, we don't need you to carry it for a long time, we just need you to carry it for enough time. Yeah, this has been nice and peaceful, and real lack of getting harangued by wolves. Harassed, even. Game's gonna jump me with like 8 wolves tomorrow, isn't it? So, we are going to get up here just a little bit. A climbing area here, you can see it's labeled as... You see this rope? This is where we're gonna head. This will take us through Carter Electric, I believe. Yes, it should take us through Carter Hydroelectric, which will take us to Mystery Lake. it is a heck of a path down. Or I'm gonna die. Or I'm gonna accidentally hit the... I, I hit the auto walk button. I was trying to...
But how did I get
Okay, well... this is not great. This is bad. This is bad. I did a bad thing. I did a very bad thing. Oh god, no. Okay. Oh god, what have I done? Am I at the very least wearing pants? Oh wow, I have no gear. Oh good, I lost my revolver. I'm so glad. Oh, fuck. I hit the auto walk. There's no way back up. I hit the auto walk. Oh god. Okay. Oh god.
so cold?
Okay, alright. We're gonna... I think we're probably gonna have to call this character done and dusted. I hit the auto walk. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Now I can't see, and I'm gonna die if I put the... Okay. Alright.